Welcome to Harmonia. Take a deep breath in and exhale. State your intention. Intention received. Vibration upgrade in progress. Your messenger will be here shortly. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello. Happy Saturday. How is everybody doing? It is All Signs weekly readings. Hi, Maggie. Good to see you here. I have to put my glasses on. I can't see shit. Yes, you finally made a live. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Sherry's one of my moderators there on YouTube. Thanks, guys, for being here for the All Sign weekly read. It is pretty early here in the UP. It's starting to feel like fall, spooky season. So I have already decorated. I'm like, as soon as September hits, I'm like, it means it's spooky season. It doesn't start in October. It starts in September for me. I love spooky season. All right, guys, we are going to be doing the All Signs reads. We're going to start off with the collective challenge, but I am going to ask you guys, because it is pretty early here and people are still getting used to the new time. Sharing is caring. So go ahead and share. Don't forget, I'm on multiple platforms here. I'm not just on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook. So go ahead and share. Much appreciation, because I know that people are slowly going to be on here. So let's get started here. Let me switch the view, the spooky view. Check it out. I got my twins. I got it. I got my skeletons. And I got Jack, who's kind of like the mixed into, because my two favorite holidays would be Halloween and then Christmas. Thanksgiving, meh, it's all right. But like Halloween and Christmas. You can't like, what? Anything to decorate. If it involves decoration, I'm probably in. Hello, Yasina. Welcome. A couple people are starting to come on here through Facebook. Much appreciation for you being here. Sharing is caring. We're going to get started and see what's going on with the collective energy. I'm going to let you guys know what cards I'm using this week. This is a newer deck. It is called the Ask Yourself Tarot deck. So this is what is going to be our collective. We're just going to pull one card from this. It has a question underneath the card. I kind of like it. It's really good for self-development. It's a very slippery deck, though, but it's beautiful and very glossy. And then I'm going to use my mom's deck. A friend of mine, we were chatting about favorite decks, and I pulled this out I don't know, a week ago, and I've been using it for a while, but it's my fragile deck, so I can't be shuffling this like crazy. It's the Mythic deck. And then we're going to be using the Nightmare Before Christmas deck because, well, why not? Why not? All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what the collective energy is. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters spirit. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know for the upcoming challenge of this week? Remember, reversals are not up during the collective challenge. Here we go. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, all about business. But it says, what situation in your life is bringing you financial wealth and stability? We all about the money collective right now. You know, summer's over. Now we're getting back to the swing of things, especially if kids are back in school and shit. I get it. right? But we also have the holiday season coming up here too. So there's something here about being all business. What situation in your life is bringing you financial wealth and stability? Let's see what else is going on with this challenge here. Well, the Seven of Swords. This is some sneaky shit. Okay. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think this week it's about really looking at, because this is about wealth. This is about prosperity, okay, for you this week, collective. And this is going to feed into every one of the readings. So just know this. There is a lot on your plate that you have to keep up with. Family, work. And if it's not family and work, it could be overwhelming with paperwork, not doing stuff, but it's taking accountability. So I feel this week, it's not hiding it anymore, but seeing how you can go after that golden fleece, right? But there's going to be certain things that may be in the way, all right? Fighting against this, all right? Wanting to spend something that you don't really have, there's something here where it's like you can't really lie to yourself. Yes, there's big expenses coming up. Yes, you're going to have to invest, but you also need to save too. And this week could be a challenge. Could also be unexpected hiccups coming in there. People asking for loans. We just got out of the retrograde here, so it could be issues here with money, just being on hold or stagnant. Something seems slow and off, okay? But it does not mean that you're being slow and off. I think the challenge here is to keep yourself in check with your finances this week. All right, let's see what is going on generally for each individual sign. You guys know how this works. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You do not have just one sign. Check your natal chart. All right. If you are watching for other people, you can cross watch, but the story may be switched. All right. Maybe switched. We always start with a birthday sign, and happy birthday out there to all the Virgos. But next week, we're switching to Libra gear. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's finally all about Libra next week. All right, Virgos. Are you ready to see what's in your week's energy? Let's see what's going on here for your week's energy. Let's make sure it's good for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for this week, Spirit? Well, we have the World. We have the Ace of Needles. There's something sticky here. Again, with all these swords, I feel like your issue here is having to move forward with an individual who's not on the same page as you. Really, it is. Okay. There's a couple different doorways that you can go through. And if you all remember the Nightmare Before Christmas, it was all different holidays here. Okay. So there's things that you're going to have to pick and choose this week. There's rewards in all those doors, but it's how you are going to, or which one you're going to choose. I feel like you have a couple different options on directions that you're going, but there's one in particular, and I feel like it's with a particular person, Virgo, where there's a sticky situation. This person has a tendency to lie, talk shit, or keep things out so that you can work together. You know, those individuals where they're like, no, nothing's wrong, everything's okay, but you know that there's something more there. All right. I feel like you've tried to patch things up before with this individual. I feel that this week, it's going to be trying to patch it up again. But the problem is that this individual wants to help. They want to collaborate. Okay. Now you're being asked here, Three of Presents, to watch how much you push the weight for this individual. Do not be the overgiver this week. Right? If they want to help, or if they want to act that everything is fine and dandy, then just match their energy. Just match their energy. All right. This is not something for you to sweat this week. I feel that you're just trying to remain all business or all friendly with this individual. You're not buying into their shit for sure, because you see it. It's been exposed. But there's something here where this individual is hoping you're going to do more. You're going to do more. You're going to do more is what I feel. So just be wary of that. All right. Oh no, Sherry. Sherry, we just got it with the retrograde. You know, people come back. No. Blast from the past. All right. Let's see what's going on for Libra. I'm going to do a quick shuffle here. You'll have to fill me on that later. I do miss our my workshop with my crew. Our Marco Polo dates. Oh boy. Libra. Libra is up. Oh gosh. Horrible. That's how it begins. All right, guys, we're going to start on Libra. Don't forget, it's not just one sign in your chart. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I can't state it enough. There's always a collective message at the end as well. And say hello. I got a bunch of people on YouTube this morning. That's good to see. Facebook, too. Hi, Vicky. Happy Mercury trek year. We're still in the shadow, though, Vicky. I'm happy, though. I'm always happy when communication gets clearer, right? It feels a little bit lighter. I felt so much better. Yesterday was a shit day energetically for me. I don't know how you guys felt, but I was like, ugh. I was dragging my feet, and I had so much coming at me between responsibilities and not getting enough. Like, I worked to I was close to 9:30 at night. And by the time I sat down, I was watching a movie. Which, by the way, if anyone likes spooky movies, there's a movie called Nefarious. It's kind of like a psycho thriller. It's really just basically one dude and another guy talking the entire time, just going back and forth. But it was such a mind-blowing movie. But it was really hard to concentrate last night. I feel like I have to rewatch it. So anybody, I'm going through my spooky season now, so anyone has any recommendations of any new horror or psycho thriller ones or true crime, let me know. I'm all for it. I love doing reviews. All right, let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra, what's going on for you this week? Here we go, Libra. We have the 8 of Potions reverse. Well, guess what's coming back here? The 2 of Potions. Okay, here we go. And Death. Well, there's a change from somebody here who is returning from the past. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. These are poison bottles, by the way. Poison. All right. There was something very toxic in this relationship. It could have been some energy here for you, Libra, of deceit, lies, third parties. And if this is not love, it's just somebody here who really had a massive competition or jealousy streak with you. All right. This is an individual here that you just don't connect with anymore, but you're going to hear about them this week. And if you don't hear about them, you may run into them or you may hear from them. All right. So they're asking me to add all these. That would be, the 10 of Cups. So this is something here where there's other family members involved, friends, community, gossip. But the good thing about this week is there is a massive change. A massive change here, okay? Because Death is here. Scorpio energy could be dealing with a Scorpio. So here's what I think. I think that there's actually going to be closure for you this week, okay? I think you mean all business with this person. I think that the change here is that you get to actually say no. This is your choice, Libra. So I do feel you have a choice here to entertain this. You can rip up old things from the past, coming up from the dead like ghosts. But I do also feel this energy here of you just being all business, really not worried about that, invested in yourself. Can't really be bothered by this person here, especially if this is love. I feel you're more focused on business, more focused on your self-worth. I do not see you with anybody, but they could also feel the sense here of competition. And if it's not love, it's just somebody here who's through family and friends who you may hear from, who wants to reconnect. And it's really just kind of a time here for you to get the closure because you're actually going to have some say here. But this individual, the way that they're coming through, I keep hearing is through family or friends. It's not necessarily entirely directly through to you, like knocking on your door. All right, that's what I got. All right, let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio is up next. We're going to do a quick shuffle. Scorpio is up next. Oh, here comes Friskers. It sounds like a Libra, I'll know. You're with your cats. Yeah, that's enough for me too. I'm totally with you. I'm with my cats too. Scorpio. Scorpio is up. All right, Scorpio, let's see how your week is going. What is going on for Scorpio this week? Scorpio is up. Ten of Potions. I feel very disconnected. Here we go. Now we have the Eight of Potions, which is, we just got that in the last one. I feel very disconnected in a community here and feeling very restless. You have a lot on your plate. I do feel like I got a Scorpio here who has an immense amount of responsibility right now. Whether it's with work or family, everything feels like you're trying to save the day. Scorpio, you are being asked not to do that this week, okay? The reconciliation here is about partnership. I also feel like you have to be willing to relieve some of your responsibilities, ask for help, have that equal give and take. But with the Eight of Cups here reversed, I do feel like what you left behind here is not necessarily you're going back into old patterns here, okay? Something that emotionally didn't fulfill you anyway, what you tried to leave behind before. I want to say it's that energy of, oh, I can do it all. I can do this. Or you're used to saving the day, or just being very competitive, or just kind of that hyper interactive, like I can do it. But this week, you're being asked not to do that, right? Reconcile these differences, ask for help. Okay. Now, the Four of Needles here is feeling very restless if there is something because you were asking help, or you don't necessarily trust an individual yet, or most certainly it could be not trusting you. That you're making the right decision here. It could be that too. Okay. You have to make peace with this though. You have to allow someone here to step up and do the actions and the words. And I feel you get stuck really, really strongly, Scorpio, here in your head about another person's actions. And I do want to say it's a specific person here who may not be anybody from your past, but you may have old things that come up from your past that remind you a lot of situations or scenarios and then overjudge. So I feel this level here of saying that you can do it all. Lean back a little bit. Lean back, Scorpio. Ask for help, or let this person step in if they want to try to show that they can do better. I don't think that there's anything by just saying, no, I'm not saying this if this is a nasty ex. I'm not saying if that's the case. I'm just saying this level here that, lean back if it's someone here who does not deserve the past that you haven't let go of, because I feel like I got a Scorpio here who has not let go of the past. That's really important to know. So if you're not having that issue, then this reading may not be for you. All right, let's see what's going on for Saggy. Saggy is up next. Saggy is up next. Sagittarius. I must have missed something. Vicky, what did you say you made a post about? I got to scroll up. You switch platforms, so I can't see now. Oh, Sherry, you saw the skeleton key. I have that on my list too. I wanted to watch The Empty Man, because I didn't see that. It's an older movie, but I didn't see it. Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have the Emperor reverse. Well, that's just great. That's not the real Santa Claus. All right. Oh boy, Queen of Needles. It's going to be one of those weeks, isn't it? It's going to be one of them weeks. Sagittarius, it's going to be one of those weeks. All right. Three of Potions. Man, you got a gossiper here. Who's in this mix? This is okay, I can't sugarcoat this, Saggies. You got for this week, there's a lot of chaos of who's gonna be appearing as the best. But you also have someone here who's extremely manipulative. The Emperor reverse is someone here who will go and cut corners just to win. Does not really care if there's other individuals involved in this. Okay, now here's the thing. This Emperor is also facing the Queen of Needles, Queen of Swords here, who doesn't give a shit. All right, so I feel like these two individuals may be a little bit after blood. Okay. One is more about taking swift actions here to push someone down. Another one here is very cutting with their words. All right. Truth seeker is not going to take someone's bullshits. Okay. All right. This is also, I do feel this is more the energy, Sagittarius, and especially if you have Libra in your chart. I think that both of you are trying to make some kind of investment of long term, but different pathways. This individual may want to be in a long term with you, or you have different plans here to do something for your long term stability. Could be work related. Could be a very manipulative boss. It could be, I don't give an F. But it's an environment that's going to feel pretty toxic this week. People amongst you are actually going to be like, what is going on with those two? Okay. I do feel like there's mutual people here. So this could be very work related, Saggy. If it's not, there might be children involved. There may be family involved. But everybody, the vibe between the two of you, whatever this communication is, whatever this fighting is about, is not going to be a pretty fight. It's not. There's two people who are pretty unruly here or trying to move forward. But I feel like, are either one a better choice or anything like that? Not really. I think there's a lot of emotion or a lot of straightforwardness when it comes to communication, but the emotions are kind of detached from both parties, right? These two mean really nasty business when it comes to it, both saying no and the other one who's determined to say yes, it's going to be that way. All right. So it could just be a really tough week with this individual where you don't really have a lot of love for them. You don't really have a lot of care for them. You may even walk away underneath your breath going, I can't stand that person. Okay. But there are individuals here who are feeling it too. Whoever is in this circle with you. That's what I got. They're probably running, running away from you. All right. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Capricorn. Hello, Katrina. Welcome. Capricorn is up. Do a quick shuffle. Oh, Sherry, you have that in your chart too? You should just take the week off. Just take the week off. All right, let's see what's going on for Capricorn this week. Thanks, guys, for liking and sharing. And don't forget, I haven't even posted it here. I forgot to put my banner up here. If you like the all sign readings, come on over to my membership area. There it is. Harmonia Friends. Small monthly fee. And there is now right now, for those of you who are watching and have been asking me about private readings right now are entirely closed off. So the only way you have a chance for a private reading is by becoming a member, because each month I choose a lucky random winner from tier 1 or tier 2. They get a video recording reading. And then this month, September 28th, email is going out to my members this weekend. There's going to be a birthday party. A birthday party. That's right. It's my birthday coming up. But we're going to do it on the 28th. And it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a grab bag of runes, readings. I might pull some of my mediumship. I might do some trance channeling. I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to kind of see what the energy brings to the table for that night, that evening. It will be fun. But for all of my members who are tier 1 and tier 2, you actually get to bring up to 2 guests who are not in the group. So you're going to have VIP status. So it should be a pretty fun, I don't know what size of group it's going to be because I'm expanding this now. Word of mouth. But the details will be released this weekend. So check out for your emails, or at least in the blog area. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here for Capricorn. How's Capricorn's week looking? Spirit, what's ahead for the week for Capricorn? Oh, well, here we go. 3 of Needles. The Wheel. You got to get over this. You have to get over this. This is a loss. This is a loss. I don't even think this is a new loss. I feel like Capricorn, this is an extremely old loss. You just haven't gotten over this wound. There's something where you either lost a shit ton of money, did not get respected. Could have been a long-term relationship that just went crappy. It could have been how you were treated at a specific job, but it's something about reliving it this week about this loss. It's like, oh, I have the worst luck, or nothing ever goes in my favor. This is the energy I'm feeling for this Capricorn. And there's something about reliving this energy of feeling like you're on the wheel here and getting kind of like up on here and stuck and chained by the universe. And it's not. This rejection, or if you're feeling the loss, or borrowed time, it's borrowed time. Okay, got it. Thank you. If this is financial, things break over time. Things break over time, you know, and I feel there's this energy where you have a hard time saving. All right. You may be one of those buyer's remorse. You go, oh, I'm going to go, do this, or I can buy this, or I'm going to have this amazing Christmas, or amazing this. Everything's amazing. Right. But then after a while, an expense comes in there that, I don't know, is broken on borrowed time that, after time things go wear and tear and it's broken. There could be things that are broken this week that you go, man, I really wish I didn't spend the money on that because now I have this broken. I have the worst luck. No, you just have to look at your accountability on your part. Yeah, I'm going to probably trigger some of you. But if it's not this, it could just be the focus here on individuals or thing in the past that you are just having a hard time taking your part or your accountability in. All right. The entertainment of this. You had a part in this as well. Whether you stayed in it too long, whether you overspent, whether you ignored something and said, well, it's supposed to be there forever. This is a loss. This is something, but the Knight of Pentacles is usually something slow and long-term. This is a short-term loss. This is a lesson. It's going to be a lesson, but it's going to be like, you know what? I think I've repeated this enough to go, I think I'm going to do things a little differently. You can't deceive yourself on this one. So this week I do feel Capricorn, I'm going to have a little bit of a truth serum, but it's a good thing because I think you're going to learn from it so you can switch it around. All right, let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Aquarius is up. Thanks, guys, for sharing and liking. Don't forget, if you missed your sign, this will all be time-stamped. If you're watching on Facebook, you can't hit those timestamps, obviously, until the live is over. But if you want to switch over to YouTube, you actually can scroll back during the YouTube live. And that's why I do these lovely banners so that you can see your sign. Okay. I'm always thinking about you guys. I also know that a lot of my times when I'm watching all sign readings for others, I don't always catch the whole thing, and I want to go back and they're still live, so you're trying to guess where they're at. Aquarius. Hi, Tammy. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius this week. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? What's going on for Aquarius this week? Here we go. Aquarius. We have the Ace of Potions reversed. I feel like stuck. What are you pouring down the drain? You have high boundaries here. Nine of Wands. You're stuck on something. You don't want to change. No, you know what's funny here? You are definitely replenishing or getting over some things or getting over some massive losses here. But let's look at this. You have 2 5s here. So whether you don't want to change this or not, there is a massive change here. Is it something that's going to happen quick or in your terms? Not necessarily, okay? I do feel like there's something here you don't feel very unconditional about. Whether it is love, whether it is something that you truly love to do. I feel almost this stuck energy, but yet not necessarily able to pour it out because you're holding on to something here. You're very wounded. It's like you're either not letting something in or there's old feelings here, thinking things that are going to deceive you. I also feel very like not only holding on or holding back, I also feel like any offers that come your way, you're very guarded on. It's like you don't want to take. You're trying to reconcile it this week, but you're holding on. I just keep seeing this pentacle here with that King of Pentacles here. And it's someone here who is very invested, keeps everything so freaking practical, and is like, I am not in the mode here to invest in relationships that don't serve me, to start things new, or to new ideas, because I'm still trying to reconcile some losses that I had in my past. So I have an Aquarius here who's very focused on recovering still, not necessarily giving it their all, maybe doing things not necessarily for the love of it, just for, living. But here's what's wild for you, Aquarius, that Ace of Potions. Whether you don't want to change or not, there is something here that you're going to be forced to look at. And some of you, it is your finances. Others of you, it's going to be a relationship. But it is a relationship here that you are very guarded with, keeping something secret, hidden. I almost want to say it's mine. All right. I don't think you want to open your heart space. This is someone here who's very afraid they have a very closed heart, very wounded. But also, man, I feel like you're not ready to compete. You're not ready to put yourself entirely out there yet. So I do feel this energy here of Aquarius, you holding back, keeping to yourself, not really investing in things, but also there is a massive change this week, whether you like it or not, that is going to kind of force you to recover from this. Okay. And that can come in a place of a person, an opportunity, whatever it is, it's going to force you out of it. It's actually going to be good. It's a recovery here, a recovery period that you've been asking for, but it's not coming in the way that you want it to, or it may not be the person that you wanted. Okay. It could be that too. All right. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces. You don't like to give up easily. Katrina, you always crack me up because you're always every time you're on here, you're talking about your neighbor, and you remind me so much of my mom. Because like I'm coming home, my mom would be like, she knew everything that was going on with the neighbors, everything. And she'd be like, did you know so-and-so? And I'd be like, who the hell cares? Right. But like, she like really knew that. Right. But I'm not saying I don't care about it. It's just, it's bringing up so much. It's bringing up so much memories that every time you say my neighbor, I go, oh, it's like my mom coming through. I miss it. I know you're not making it up. You know me. I'm a Libra. I love other people's drama. I'm a storyteller. Look at me. I'm online telling stories and shit. It is kind of a good memory. It is. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you this week. What's going on for Pisces this week? Oh, the boogeyman. Capricorn energy right there with the devil. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pisces, what's going on? Oh yeah. This is just popping out of nowhere, isn't it? Two of Pentacles here and the Queen of Candles. Listen, this person is toxic. You already know that. You do. You 100% know how toxic this individual is. And they're kind of a bully. All right. What they feed off of is watching you go back and forth or not being able to make a firm decision that you feel comfortable with. But this has to do with you being practical. All right. But this week's energy, I do feel like this person here is butting in, getting into your business, Pisces, popping out of nowhere like a jack in the box or a cat in the box. Gonna throw your jive out of the window here. Could be extra responsibility. Could be something where you were asked to work overtime this week if you're, if this is job related. But the Queen of Candles is someone here who's going to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, who I feel is losing their confidence or losing their integrity or is just feeling extremely burnt out and not very creative with an individual who is constantly in their energy field of negativity. This individual never looks at anything in a positive sense. Even the competition, it's like this person, you know what? Even if they're friendly or if this is family, they have to make everything a competition. And it drains you. It doesn't make you feel good enough. You get tired from it. You don't even want to be involved in it. And I feel this week, there's something here that is kind of scaring you off. And I do feel like it's this person, scaring you from doing things that you want to do. But that's the test. That's the test. Are you going to be willing to push it back on them a little bit? Okay, Pisces, because you could either allow this person to get in your energy and say, no, I don't have the energy to do it. Or you could move through it. You can be more practical and take accountability of it and say, you know what, return that to sender, or I'm not going to be in that vicinity. Or I'm going to choose not to allow this toxicity. I mean, it's hard when you work, if this is a boss, especially, or you work with this person or you live with this person, that's even harder. But there's something here where you're supposed to kind of match the energy of pushing it back towards them, not necessarily to take it on. So just be very wary of that so that this person here doesn't either throw the responsibility on you or make you feel like you can't do anything, because I do feel this energy of you hiding or feeling kind of closed off and is like, I'm not good enough. And that's their intention. It always is. And they may not say that. They'll be like, no, I don't mean it that way, but they do. Because you can feel it. You can 100% feel it. Energy doesn't lie. Never mind the cards. Energy doesn't lie. If you can feel it, it's like, listen, I know you don't like me, or I know that you don't have that great intentions. I'm feeling it. That could be a person here who gaslights you too. Says everything is fine when you know it's not fine. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. What's going on for Aries this week? Aries. Oh, well, look, they all came out. We have the King of Potions here. We have the Fool, Aquarius energy here reversed, and the King of Needles. Are we just having a lot of challenges this week, signs, with people? With people. All right, so here's the thing. There's something special that you've been working on. And if it's not working on, it could just be working on you. I feel Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could be very intuitive. You may have water in your chart. But I also feel like you have someone here who's the opposite of you. I'm going to say this is more your energy because I feel there's something here about bottling it up, keeping this to yourself, not wanting to make something competition. I do. I feel like you're hiding something. You're just keeping this very close to yourself. You have an eye on it, but the eye is entirely on this bottle. It's your bottle. It's yours. It's totally yours, Aries. You don't want to open that up to anybody. You're not very optimistic about sharing this bottle with anybody, whether it's emotions, whether it's love, whether it is a new opportunity. You don't want to risk everybody knowing or specific person knowing. Well, the issue is there is someone wheeling on in. This individual here is checking in on you, wondering what you're up to. This person here likes to ask questions a lot because they're seeking some kind of truth. They know you have pulled back. This is an Aries here who has pulled back from a connection or is just keeping super, super quiet. Hi, Shirley. Good morning. All right. But this individual thinks and actually is logically thinking that you're doing something that is kind of risky. All right. So I do feel like they're wheeling in and asking you a lot of questions that you're going to be like, are you kidding me? No, it's not your business. It's not this. And it's too risky at this point. You're actually asked not to keep it really, really surface with this person. Because you're right. This individual doesn't have good intentions. They could be stealing that idea for some of you or taking it or utilizing it in a way that wouldn't be really good for amongst others. Sherry says at this point at this point in time, the bottle is tequila and I'm not sharing it with anyone. I love tequila. If it's a good tequila, you don't get hungover. No, tequila is one of my favorite drinks. But vodka is my first choice. Aries. This individual is very manipulative and they state truthfully in a very harsh way, but this individual wants to know what you're working on or if there's a new relationship in your life. If it's a busybody. It's somebody here who's really, really nosy. They're wheeling in here and there's something about this individual who is wounded or cannot see the same perception because they're really pointing out the wheelchair here and you kind of moving here. So I almost want to feel like this individual wants to know how you're getting through something or why you're keeping so secretive. So you're not very optimistic about how they're approaching. In fact, you're like, there's something off. Well, 100% there is something off. This person here is just feeling your vibe. I think you should just keep it closed off. This is about focusing on your worth, your opportunities. You intuitively know this person energy is being wheeled back. It's drawn to you because you've been pulling back. When you pull back energy like that, it's kind of a back and forth with this person. Okay. But whether it's jealousy or just wondering what's going on in your life, I do feel like this person does not have good intentions with that bottle. It's like, they use it. They could have even used you at some point. All right. That's what I got. Let's see what's going on for our bull gang. Taurus is up. Well, Sherry, it looks like we're going to bring vodka to my birthday party. Ooh, we're all talking drinks now. Apparently we're talking drinks here. That's cool. Tangerine. I like that. I like gin. Gin's like a summery drink to me. I like gin in the summertime. I used to back in the day when I was younger, I was I loved whiskey and like Jack Daniels. I was like an old man. I had old man drinking back in the day. I don't drink any of that anymore. I can't even tolerate it anymore. Yes, of course I won't be doing that during the reading, Sherry, but yeah, we can bring it for the party. All right, let's see what's going on. Or we can, and just know that, once you bring spirits involved, it's not intended in a way. All right, let's see what's going on for Taurus. Taurus is up. Taurus. Hangman reversed. Oh, I feel stuck. You know what? Either you're stuck on someone or someone is stuck on you. Somebody was not authentically themselves with their emotions or feelings. Taurus. I do feel like someone is playing victim this week. I think the clarity here is they lost something, lost something with you, is having kind of the down in the dumps thing. Now, how is this affecting you for your weekly energy here? Here's the thing. With the 8 of Potions returning, I do feel like this person, they're showing me the Stranger Things card, which is interesting. So we're using lights. This person here you may have blocked is going to try to find a way around. Okay. I keep hearing the Kidnap Mr. Sandy Claus song. I'm going to do it. Let's draw straws. This individual is literally trying to draw straws to figure out ways to communicate with you or to get to you. All right. They want to talk to you. Of course, I don't want to say that they want to hang you up here. All right. But I do feel like this individual is returning from the past. I do feel like this individual has clarity that they let something go. They could have even had, if it's not, my goodness, I don't know. Apparently the race cars are out today. If this is not love related, it's someone here who didn't think you were worth their time or energy. And whatever they're going through now is feeling stuck, is feeling like, oh my gosh, I let that go. I cannot believe I let Taurus go, or I cannot believe I ended our friendship, or I cannot believe I turned Taurus down for that position and took somebody else. It could be that too. This is an individual trying to find a way to communicate with you. I think that you're aware of this. I do feel like you're more going to get communication this week. But this person here is going to be playing victim of some sort, and it's going to be an unexpected way. It's going to be one of those weird things of how you bump into this person or hear about this person, but they are going to find an indirect way to get to you this week. That's what I got. That's what I got. High wingman. Is that my brother? No, my brother would say Deadpool. I don't know. I can't tell who that is. Gemini. Okay, yeah. Now it's my brother. I can't see his name because he's like freaking top secret. So he has to give me these like clues. And he is my wingman, but Deadpool Oktoberfest. I'm so have fun at the Oktoberfest. I'm so jealous. So usually for my birthday, my family and I go out to an Oktoberfest around that time, because it's usually around my birthday. So I usually go with them to this authentic German Oktoberfest time, and they don't have a lot up here. There's one in Milwaukee that I'm thinking of going to. It's only about 4.5 hours away. But I miss the Oktoberfest time. There's nothing. It's not the beer. It's not the beer I miss. I miss my family. I miss going to the mountains. We used to make a drinking game out of any time the singers would say, "Back in the mountains." We go drink. I miss the chicken dance. I miss big ass Bavarian pretzels. Sauerkraut. I miss the German food. I miss, that kind of stuff. All right, let's see what's going on for Gemini. Gemini, let's see. Tell the family I said hello. Send pictures, brother. Gemini. We have the Queen of Needles. That's you. That's you. The King of Needles reverse. Oh, that's you and somebody else who's not that happy with you. What's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry on live. You need to go now, brother. Don't make me cry. I'm like serious. I get so nostalgic over it. All right. The Empress reverse. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a lot. This is a lot of people involved. I don't even think it's the same people. You got to keep going this direction. Gemini, you keep going this direction. I don't care if they're family. I don't care if you work with these individuals. They are going to ask you to do everything this week. Everything's about them. Everything is entirely about them this week, Gemini. All right. These are individuals who will guilt and shame you. There's no crying in baseball. That's right, Shirley. They will guilt and shame you into doing things for them, favors. Oh, but this happened to me, or I'm sick and can you just do this extra work for me? Or I'm going to need you to pick up everything. This could even be a codependent parent as well, right? There's something here about retirement or age where you're like, oh my gosh, I got to take care of, these individuals. They're my responsibility. But there's something about this week that you're asked here to be very cautious with your boundaries. It doesn't matter. You can't fix everything, but there's something in this energy where I feel these two individuals are not liking the fact that you are kind of going your own direction. You can't be bothered by it. Okay. And you're detaching in a way because you can't put your heart into this. Because if you did, then that's where the feelings would come off. And I think that you would easily give in. This week, I think it's okay for you to say no, to be more about your business, your finances, your things, right? Finding some peace. These individuals may even be battling with one another, starting fights because they haven't heard from you, or you're not doing the work here, or playing those sob stories. And you're just really being asked here to, don't take it personal. Just be honest. And you don't have to. Okay, so I got some Geminis here who love to over-explain. Loves to over explain. All right. So you're allowed to just say, no, I can't this week. That's it. You don't have to. And if those individuals are starting to bombard you with all the things they have on their plate, and this is why they need help with, that's their issue for not being able to ask for help in a very healthy way. Right. They're not necessarily asking you. They're just kind of making you like find the truth in it, like, oh, well, you're listening, because that's what usually Gemini does, assist. And this week you're not assisting. You're assisting your business. You're minding your own business this week. Okay. But you do have two people wheeling in here with some stuff here with baggage I'm hearing. And these individuals could be parents. And if it's not parents, it could be, coworkers here who are just nagging and just wanting you to fix all of their problems and take on their karma and shit. So you're being asked not to do that this week. All right, let's see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer is up. Then we have Leo. Do not forget, guys, if your sign is done, we have the collective bonus at the end. And don't forget, you can join Harmonia Friends, where you get access to every single of my readings over there, okay? They're timeless readings. They are all signs, but you literally can go in, use your intuition as on to dates and the titles, what makes sense for you. Meredith, I miss you. Cancer. I was just telling Sherry I miss our workshop, our Marco Polos. All right, Cancer. Everybody's getting the 8 of potions. Like literally every sign has gotten that 8 of potions. I swear. Ooh, now we have the Emperor. Okay, taking stock. This may be a good reading for Cancer this week. I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Ooh, 5 of Presents. Okay, here's the thing. You are not emotionally invested in the losses this week. You are taking massive, massive accountability. You are bossing up in a level here that is facing some losses here. And some of you, it's material losses here. All right. The 8 of Potions is where you need to leave the past in the graveyard here, in the ghost line here. Let that out and be more practical to what actually fulfills you. But in order to do that, there is something in your vicinity, whether it is material possessions, whether it is rejection, losses. Some of you could be work, like, I don't know, maybe you're not working right now. But this is someone here who's bossing up this week, taking accountability for their losses. And some of you had to make some emotional moves where you had to give your stuff out to recover for those losses. This week, the challenge here for you with that, not deceiving yourself, you should listen to the collective challenge. This is really important for Cancer this week. You can use this energy of being more competitive for things that are going to bring you stability. So especially if this is work related, it's to look at different facets that maybe you didn't really fully invest in before or try, but this new technique, this new way is going to help you relieve this loss. So it is a loss, but it's facing the loss this week. So it's like, all right, yeah, no big deal. I'm going to roll up my sleeves. And I do. I feel like a Cancer here is rolling up their sleeves and says, I'm going to look at all of this shit that I've been ignoring that wasn't fulfilling me at one point. And I'm going to be bringing it back and going through that, purging it, getting it out here, recovering from loss, finding new ways of doing so. Maybe putting my resume out there if I'm looking for a job, right? Like you are back in the market to take care of these losses. You're a boss this week. All right, let's see what's going on for Leo. Leo is up. We are still on. I'm not in that group. I only use Marco for my group stuff. The only other ones I do is like from some one-on-one things, but I'm pretty adamant about closing out of that when I'm in the group. It doesn't mean that I don't love you guys, but I know I have a tendency to overgive. So that's why I try to keep it more in the membership area. So don't take those boundaries of, she didn't respond back to me personally on Marco as a, she doesn't like me. It's not true. Same thing with emails. I get so many messages of, people just randomly, oh, the message is good. I really appreciate all of it. But I also know that those people know that I can't. I mean, I sometimes get 100 or 200 comments on some of those shorts and those messages. I can't see everything. Hi, Michael Johnson. Welcome. So I can't see all everyone's stuff. I know you do. You're like the few who do. All right, we have Leo up, our final sign, but we have a collective bonus. If you guys missed your sign and you're just jumping in, you can go to the timestamps or you can pop on to YouTube right now because I'm streaming here, not just on Facebook, but on YouTube. And you can actually just use that if you're on the phone or something, just rewind and look for your banner for whatever. Look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Yes, I have to have strong boundaries because I used to have shitty boundaries. So I'm very wary of it. But I do it with love. And I don't over explain. Because I too have that trauma wound. I have to explain everything. All right, Leo. Leo. Where are my lions at? Oh boy, this is fighting the transformation. Why are you fighting this? Uh-oh, this is spinning around. Oh, you're not over something. Oh, no. Why are you working with this? Leo. Leo. So I just put these, like, there's no way for me to say these cards were spinning and that's everything's spinning around. There is someone that you know is a dead weight in your life. You spin around this relationship over and over and over again. This person will never take, Leo, accountability the way that you need in this relationship. This is someone here who's fighting the change, but also entertaining to constantly collaborate or say something is okay. I feel like there's a lot of back and forth of as to should I stay or should I go? But there's a defensive energy here that even if this person is around you, I feel like you're starting to get a little bit snotty, a little bit aggressive, a little bit defensive, because it's like, why can't they do it on their own? Or why do they need me involved? Or like, there's always, you guys are always fighting. Nothing has changed. And there is kind of a jealousy thing. There is a jealousy thing going on here, but it's not good for you and you know it. So I feel this week you're getting pretty defensive. There is something here that you both want. Somebody here wants attention massively. And the attention that they want is probably a little bit selfish, but they're not going to change. You are not going to change this person. You are not going to fix this person. So this is the pattern, what you're choosing to do. So this week, nothing's going to change. You're going to feel like purgatory with this. You may find more stuff out that's hidden about this individual or what they lie about or how they feel or jealousy, but yet you're still entertaining it. And some of you go, yeah, but I hear that a lot. Yeah, but I know, because I do that to myself too. Yeah, but it's the reason for this. Listen to that. Be very wary of when you're saying yeah, but, and those fears that come up. Why? What's the worst case scenario if it's ripped out of your life? And some of you just are not ready to let go because you're fearful of that space. You don't really know your worth yet. And that's called parts work. That's what we do with Mastering the Mirror, shadow work. All right, let's see what's going on for collective bonus. Let's see what's going on collectively for us. Well, let's hope we can just rock through this shit, because I feel like we're getting all challenged this week. Sherry says she's locking her doors this week. Hermit mode. You know, you don't have to lock your doors. I always tell people the worst thing you actually can do is when you overprotect, because you actually attract more of that energy, of that shit coming in. Anytime I do spiritual work, I'm like, I make myself camouflage so that they walk right through me, right? This is something where if you can get to the stage where you see someone on the street, and this is where I know when someone is over someone, you could see that person on the street, they could walk up to you and you could just nod your head and keep walking and not feel a damn thing. You don't have to entertain it, but you don't have to sit there and be the good person either anymore, because you've accepted the hero and the villain. If you can accept both roles, then good for you. But if you can entertain it and want to entertain it, then good for you. But it's going to be up to you. Just like I'm turning off my messages. I scared everybody here with our, hey, Mercury's gone direct. Vicky said Mercury's gone direct, and all of a sudden everybody from the past is coming in or starting shit with us this week. You're like, no. All right, collective, what's going on? All right, so we have the 8 of Candles here, which is the 8 of Wands. Something's quickly coming in. Oh, God, no. No. 5 of Potions reversed. Shit. I'm so sick of this reading. Why is this happening for all of us? Who's missing out? Who's missing you? All right. You're going to be hearing from somebody who misses you. Now, is this a good thing? I don't know. We're going to see. Is this a good thing? Someone misses you. All right. I think you've been keeping to yourself. You've been keeping quiet, collective, but you got someone here who misses you. I mean, this is general, so we don't know yet what that is. 9 and they're nervous. Well, I can't leave that hanging. They're nervous. All right. So this individual is, oh my gosh, they feel like a fool. They do. This person feels like a clown. This person here feels like a clown for ignoring you, ruining something. Some of you, it ruined a friendship. Some of you, this was a love relationship here. Okay. But this individual, it doesn't matter what kind of gesture they do. I cleared the energy too, Sherry. There's nothing I can do. This person here feels like a fool. All right. And I think that they feel like a clown. They're also embarrassed. I got to keep going. I can't leave this now. We might as well just stick with it. They're also embarrassed. You are going to be hearing from them this week. They want to patch it up. The Empress reversed. All right. They're not feeling that great either. All right. This is someone here whose worth went downhill. This individual is playing victim. There is a codependency here. I do feel like this person either jumps from one partner or the other, from supply to supply. And if this is a friendship, it's something, whatever's nice and shiny, that's what they go after first. Collective. But someone here is like very nervous because they know she's holding the needle. Could be a girl, but it's divine feminine energy. Someone here who receives in a very selfish way. Right? So when you add all those needles together, it's a 10 of needles. Okay. This person knows the shit that they did. They 100% know what they did was wrong. They feel like a clown and they feel like an idiot for pushing to your side, going for something nice and shiny. This individual here is really faced with that. And I do feel like this person is either going from a distance from you, or missing you. And I feel like when this comes in, oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. I think you're going to be like, oh, let's see how you're going to take it. How is my collective going to take it? And then we're going to stop. I'm just having fun because it's the last reading and I'm curious. Because I'm nosy. It's all right. I'm a Libra. Oh, Libra energy here and Gemini and Aquarius. You're thinking. You're watching this. You're being very logical. You're not blind to this shit. All right. You knew this person was going to come back. You knew there was going to be some kind of reconciliation or I'm sorry. I feel like someone's going, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, this is also being very detached. And I do feel this energy of you being detached and calculated for this person. And how else are you thinking? What's going through your head with this individual? For presence, the loss, what they did. You don't see anything other than a rat, right? This individual could have stole from you. This individual could have borrowed money from you and never paid you back. All right. But I feel like when you look at this, you're like, all I see is loss. All right. Now you may say, oh my gosh, they lost everything. That sucks, you know, but I don't see you entertaining it. Are you going to entertain it? We'll look underneath the deck. Nope. Nope. You've already tried to fix this before for them. You've already taken that needle and gone, no, let me try to mend that. Right. The Six of Swords here is revisiting that, but I don't feel like you want to entertain that. All right. Do you feel bad? Yeah. I mean, this is rocky. I mean, when you go to the Six of Swords, is someone here who wants to find peace, but you had to create this peace for you. And this person is going through that to create it for themselves. See, they're not in the mind frame to give themselves inner peace. So they're looking for you to give them some peace by forgiving them. But when you say no to them, it isn't going to give them peace. Because this individual here you've never really told them no before, but now you are. It's like, no, I can't revisit those rocky waters. Why would my collective want to revisit that? No, they wouldn't. They're completely turned off by it. King of Candles, King of Wands reversed, right? It's more of like going self-centered. And I'm not saying that you're self-centered, but you're just taking your energy back. You're taking your power back. You're not entertaining it. But yeah, be prepared. They're coming. They're coming. All right, guys, thank you again for joining me here. It's always good and a pleasure to see you all. I will probably be going live later this week as well. I'm going to try to do more pop-up all sign readings during the week. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Facebook. And if you are on Facebook and not in Harmonia Friends group, I suggest you go do the group search and look for Harmonia Friends and join us. Lots of amazing readers and light workers and healers over there, or just individuals trying to get to know one another. Really cool support group. It's free. So join. Everybody helps one another. And since I don't do private readings, there's a lot of people who do donation readings, especially some of the individuals who took my course. They're in that group. So join it. It's a no-brainer. And if not, you can also join us over at Harmonia Friends. Like I said, I got a birthday party coming up where there's a chance here for readings, mediumship. We don't know what's going to come up. I still don't even know what the premise of the party is other than it's my party. But I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be that it's my party. I cry if I want to. I'm going to read if I want to. It's going to be the party. All right. You guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.